And we're away. First face.
And
Alfred to the man.
Winning.
The man.
So back here for game 2. And obviously
Big save. Look at Kilford.
the postie just posting up.
Right, so
watch those hamstrings
Here
miss
he is,
to
yep. The human
Mikey Forbes.
The string quartet. He'll pull them all tonight.
He steps down. And are we going to have a game like we had in the first one here, Shix?
Well, it's high tempo to start with. I like
you
to
just
start.
never know. As the man himself, Mr. Mortimer, steps down, looks inside to the sniper. Sniper coming off a really good, picks it up. Forbes.
Hard to find out there tonight, the sniper.
Good defense there from
Blending in well with
Gaspari.
the red helmet.
He does. He looks a bit like a fire hydrant.
He does.
Somewhat, doesn't he?
Well,
No, you know what? He's done the Valentine's Day thing. He's put the love into the room, and he
Correct.
figures I'm going to wear the red helmet tonight. As Winnan
from
Bang!
range.
Downtown, Winnan
Jeez.
and Kilford should have seen plenty of them over in the last week. And Jesse Winnan, he's looking, and he saw what Jack Woodford did, and he said maybe I could get just a couple more than that tonight. And we are.
Can someone in the country stop him, Tony?
Well, we haven't seen it yet.
You saw what might have been one of the greatest 3-day
Yep.
What was it?
It was chilling if you were an opposition player.
21.
Someone just trying to take off the sniper's helmet there.
Yeah.
Maybe he just did find a little bit of love.
Nigel Wapper.
Again, he just flicking it up as the postie picks up, looks downtown. Winnan's already got one. He'll have a fire at 2. Oh, that hadn't too far away, just quietly. That's rattled the right-hand cross of the goals there. Wasn't too far from going in.
That wasn't too far from going in, was it? Did that come off pipe?
That was double pipe.
Or was that mortar? Off the back wall.
That had, and
there we go. Well, that has missed by the length of Port Road, but that won't stop him. He's not gun shy, is he?
backing over.
He
and
is not gun shy.
That one, as Kilford just says, is that all you've got? Look at him leaning against the post down there.
That's right. He's got
so ball.
Mortimer
Zuvic, great pick. Good
save.
from Nangle. And Nangle had a bit of a sore hand over the last day and a bit. Got nailed in the warm-up while we were over in Melbourne.
In preparation for Valentine's Day.
Definitely.
Well, he started well tonight, and he too looks very comfortable down the other end of the field.
Maybe they've gone to the same school of goalie as Hines, just working around opening up that can, but Zuvic all over him. There's not much on the shot clock left
what's
there.
happened there? That's crease infringement.
And he says, Sammy Kilford says, you can get out of my crease, please. And Wapper picks the ball up and brings it back the other way. 1-0 here with the...
Oh, Father Time, he saw a little opening there.
Looks, just Stone was setting concrete there with the feet. Picks the ball up. He's a hard man to stop too. And down goes Nangle.
Bouncy.
Ball to be won here.
Here it is.
Ball still to be won here.
Whoa.
Little BTB picked up into the
Whoa.
boards. Rub. The sniper says, yeah, don't worry me. And as the sniper just pulls out of that stick hold, Forbes coming down to set the pick. Wapper looks over. Again, Stone, flat-footed.
He is, yeah.
And Winnan. This is his thing. It just didn't find the outlet. And Forbes will come back hard the other way on Hines.
No, he's got to take care of those strings, Tony. He's got the blue suede shoes on tonight. He'll be bopping around a bit later on, but let's just warm up to the occasion.
Blue suede shoe, baby. Hey, in the love dome. Elvis was always good for Valentine's Day. Oh, just shining the floor. Obviously saw a bit of sweat down there.
Lost a bit of traction.
Forbes looks inside. Just nailed. Kicks it over here to Mortimer. Oh, that's come off as well.
Let's get another one. Could use a good screen on that shot.
Mortimer, and that has gone. And thinking there was a reset there, they thought that one come off the keeper. Not to be. 1-0. 7:58 to go in the first. Seadevils versus the Raptors as the ball kicks over here to Alfred. Kicks up to the postie. Waiting for someone to set a pick on him, and Dave Gow likes what he sees.
Yep.
And the big man, Mr. Zach Clothier, a couple of goals in the final, 3-4 bronze final. And with those long legs, just can't keep up with him. But obviously the break's not working as Zuvic just tries to find the ball down there. He's just going to hack some wood. Ball will go to the Seahawks here.
Yeah, Jesse just explaining his understanding of the rule to the referee.
But Clothier picked himself up to the floor. Zuvic, he's been out obviously with Sturt, and he's been shooting lights out at practice at the moment. Chicks, so doing a fair bit of work down there at the moment on shooting. So
1-0 game. Oh, so the Seadevils. Oh,
just missing targets. There's inherent passes going everywhere here.
Well,
and if Sandow's watching, he likes that. But Winnan, good save there from Kilford. That way. And the ball will stay to Raptors, and they've got to pick up the postie here because he was just waiting for Jesse to send him some mail into the crease.
Yep, and 1, 2, 3.
Fake.
Yep, fake, shoot. Yes.
And Kilford, he's seen plenty of that. But the ball, we're going to get a reset here, and Winnan picks it up, and he's likely to have another shot from there. He doesn't mind throwing the arrows from up that far. Great pick up.
Well, good
Great save there from Kilford. Kilford's doing after that first initial one that Jesse put it away, Kilford's been a brick wall down there.
The postie, unfortunately, failed to deliver, much like Australia Post in my area on a Friday.
They
long lunch.
Seem to hit the pub, do they?
Long lunch.
Here comes Stone. Works his way in.
Still got it.
Nangle says, anything you can do, Kilford, I can do just as well.
He does.
And after seeing a 17-5 game in the first,
yes,
we might see a game under 10 each way here, given the way it's going at the moment. Hines steps in. That one's off the pipe.
Many people may ask, where has Dylan Nangle been of late? I tell you where you can find him on a Friday mid-afternoon. That's down at Henley Beach, Glenelg Beach, Grange Beach, with that lacrosse stick, scooping sand, trying to find treasure.
Really? Has he got crabs?
We'll find out.
There was some. I heard there was some good blue crabs around the place down there as well. So as the ball gets here to Mortimer on the fires, steps up, over and back. And that one's going to be a Raptors ball. It was 1-0 here to the Raptors. 5:09 to go in the quarter, and we've got about to have a reset here as the postie picks it up. A couple of shout-outs. Chris Zuvic, Paddy Gray watching, Barry Edwards, Julia Marion watching, Dwayne Edwards also watching. He was a big man for the box tournament. Mike Forbes, white man can jump there almost. And great there from the sniper. It's not only just shooting, is it?
Correct.
Picking the pockets.
From the bleachers, tucked away, bang out with the ball.
And
up top, Mortimer.
A goal here for the Seadevils would certainly put some pressure, because the Raptors looked like they were going to come out and just scorch this as Zuvic kicks it over here to the sniper.
The Seadevils not without their chances, Tone.
They're just missing those passes at the moment on cue like that, and that one's just popped over the boards as Zuvic kicks that back to Gal. Gal will pick the ball up, shot clock reset. 4:11 to go, 1-0 to the Raptors. And ball kicks up here to Hines. Daniel Bigland watching, Michael Gowdy also watching.
Another shot from range.
Shooter Semler, who big shout out to Shooter. He obviously had to have an MRI the other day on that skating injury. So big a big shout out to you, Shoot. And
he's been watching the movie Cocoon too much.
Has he?
Yeah.
And but you know what? It's only a 6-week injury, so we'll see. We'll hopefully see him out as a sniper. Just manages to put one in the heart. That's one of those chest shots that they often take.
Early movement from Nangle, had read that like a book.
Oh, good shot there from Clothier.
Yep.
As Kilford picks the ball up. He's got Mortimer. This is more like the outdoor game when Cody's kicking it up to Mortimer.
It is well.
But
waiting for supplies to arrive, and here they come in their droves.
And we wonder whether that'll be they're obviously got double the amount on the bench, have the Raptors.
They do, but they don't often use them all, do they? I think the bottom end
Stone
might not play a lot of
down a
minutes.
whapper. That's just about ended up in Jesse's stick. Stone with the ball, Rhino, and shot clock has expired, so it's going the other way.
Didn't the opposition touch it then? Does that not count?
No, didn't take possession.
Right.
So it's going to come off the goalie or the goal.
Okay.
Or the shot clock reset. Or they have to take possession and then lose possession.
Gotcha. Hines, Winnan.
Winnan, he's from out downtown. Good pick up in the back court there, but
He'd be fun to play with, wouldn't he?
He'd be a lot of fun to play with, just watching it.
Good saving.
Guildford's been to KFC tonight too with those wings.
Double crumb that for him.
As the old heads of the Sturt Lacrosse Club as part of the Seadevils outfit, Wapper and Stone.
He won a path in the hard floors, I think, Nigel Wapper, down this far side.
And we've got a timeout here, charged blue, as Guildford calls a timeout here, or Christomello actually. Just wants to give his Warriors a rest with 2 minutes to go.
That's right.
And just maybe set up something in the offense here. And a couple of shout-outs also. Tommy Tuxford watching, speaking of the stalwarts down at Sturt Lacrosse Club. Yep. Kylie Semler's also watching.
He's a great exponent of the indoor game, Tommy Tuxford. With or without pads.
Bogger is back on line.
Oh, he's hard to keep away.
Heath Simone's back. Connor McGee, after he's just watching to see if anyone stood up as well as he did in the cage.
That's right.
Wayne Trezona, Toby Mills, Tom Vick, he was a good one in the cage too.
On the indoor game?
Oh, well, maybe the outdoor.
Yes.
He did play in the indoor game the other day, and he said that maybe Trav Parrish could continue to do that from here on in. Yep. Charlotte Winnan watching. Well, obviously Charlotte, Chicks and I are thirsty here at the moment, given the comment earlier, but we'll just let you know Jess has only got one on the board at the moment, but it is still only 1-0. So, and then Austral Canvas, who obviously sponsor the Raptors, so big shout out to Austral Canvas.
How about the time out there, Tony? It's good to regather and regroup after an early little play, and
right there, it goes the other way, and Hines just finds his way down, and that'll just
cough it up.
As Gow picks the ball up, looks inside. Oh, misses the handle completely.
Yeah.
Jesse will shoot that. He's a chance of shooting that. A big chance, Jack. You've got to get on the hands. You cannot let him get through. And 5-hole, just as Charlotte joins the thing. There's 2 for Winnan. And I know Charlotte hates it when we say that. But 2-0 here with 1:20 to go in the first at the Cupid Dome on. And Jesse Winnan just telling Sammy all about it, where the 5-hole does lie. A little bit of a conversation going there. Sammy doesn't look too keen about that conversation though, Shicks.
Well, he's had his candles blown out now, hasn't he? 2-0 down. He's got to lock that up, Tone, I reckon.
Alford, he was really good over in the Nationals through the face. Ball to be won here. Hines, he had some lasers on him too, just quietly.
Okay, good. Got an opportunity at shooting.
Gaspari.
Yep.
He wasn't within the national team, obviously, so he'll be nice and fresh with the postie. Clothier.
The Raptors, proudly sponsored by Austral.
You can't let him get in like that. He will kill you all night if you're going to let him get in there. And Living Choice.
Big hit, big shot.
Big sponsors of this, of South Australian Lacrosse in its entirety, but obviously the South Australian indoor game. So big shout out to the Living Choice, and the Living Choice scoreboard says 2-0 with 14 seconds to go. So can the Seadevils get one on the board? Looks inside. Just low is Wapper. And they have time going the other way. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Sammy Kilford. He might launch it back to Nangle. Kicks it back. That's going to end the first term. And with all the 2s on the board here, 2-0 it is to the Raptors.
Duck eggs for the Seadevils.
Is that what they lay normally?
Not sure what they lay, but tonight's the night to find out. They've got to get off that duck egg nice and quickly in the second quarter.
And Andy Semler says you two got a gig at the Fringe next week. Well, come and see the Shickton show.
We're here all week. We're here all week.
We can tell you the best Jad jokes you've ever seen. The worst 4.5 minutes of your life it would be. But we'll still charge you 50. So
it's not the first time. No, we'll leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that.
Time.
And Sam Ramsey also watching. Fleety's watching. He'd be still on the grog, I reckon, Fleety, after WA's big win.
Big movement here at quarter time, Tone. There's a stick check happening here. And the Seadevils coach has come across, keeping his distance. He's not happy with the officials.
Two stick checks here.
2 stick checks.
I think that's just to get them into the game. Maybe the other sticks they don't think are working.
I think both of them belong to the same. Look at the tape measure.
So obviously there's a late player come in here, and they're just checking his stick to make sure they're legal, as they do. So
okay.
Just pulling out a couple of sticks and making sure they're legal. So
right.
That's good officiating from the boys.
Black Tremlet, check the black stick. White Hamlet, check the white stick.
what did Luke do? And if we look on the replay screen here, this might be the Jesse Winnan show, I reckon. Yeah. So just while there was 2 of them, it is Jesse, and it did look very similar. So Winnan from the outside, steps inside, pops that one 5-hole.
I mean...
And didn't he tell Kilford about that one too?
For me, the Seadevils, to win this, they need Sammy to stop them, don't they? He needs to be playing out of his shoes tonight.
Yep, it's you cannot allow the chocolates to go through the 5-hole.
Correct.
And Pete Avery's also watching. Justin Steele's watching. Nathan Twist live. Big Kimmy Martin. He didn't need big pads like this, the Kimbo. He was a monster in the cage.
Very good, yep.
And Mel Ford's watching, but I wasn't sure whether Mel was actually here, so she might be watching from the stands. Or maybe not. Maybe Mel's at home. Can't believe Rhino left you home on Valentine's Day, Mel. But, you know.
Ford versus Ferrari.
It happens. As we're coming into quarter 2 here, as EJ sets it, we're going to have an illegal face-off called there from the man with the black helmet, Mr. Luke Keesing. And it will go to the Seadevils, and the sniper has it. Hasn't done much sniping at the moment. He did hit the chest shot before. He did. He shot one arrow. So another one maybe coming here. Looks inside. That's a great shot there from Wapper. Good to find him there was the sniper, but too good is Nangle. That hand's obviously got better. It has. Well, it needed to, didn't it? And Winnan with the ball. It's unusual that the ball comes out of his stick. That's right. Just mark that down. That's the first release for a pass tonight. Although I must say, over in the Nationals, he got a hell of a lot of assists as well as... really took his game to a new level rather than just scoreboarding. 3 and 4. That's Sammy's seen that shot many, many times. Unfortunately, some of them go in. And Wapper just saw the Gaspari coming. He did. The Gaspari train almost. The Austral Caravan. And yeah, we were on that Austral canvas. Big shout out to you, obviously sponsoring the as Nangle. That hit him on the hand. Hit him on the hand. Look at him shake it around. Shake it, baby. As he does the other way, Winnan just getting the ball. Oh! We saw one of them in the final 2. If you see the camera angle, Sammy's practiced that one, and that's going to be a penalty. And I think he's just trying to upset Jesse's Valentine's Day night tonight. That's right. He's just trying to chop the flow, stop the flow. Or maybe there's some swelling going to happen here tonight. We'll have to there's an in-home going to go in here. Mm-hmm. And that is Benny Newman, I reckon. Benji Newman will sit for a penalty. So he would have served more time behind the bars than he'd been out here in the hardwood. Yeah. And Sammy Kilford, if you actually get to see some of the replays of the Nationals, Sammy may have got away with one from behind like that, where he's actually practiced that one on one of the Vic boys, I believe. And fair square nutted him. So Alfred, misses the ball, and that one's going out of bounds. Unlucky. And man-up situation. So the Seadevils should just wind the clock down here. As we see Nicole Bergen saying good to be home. Jesse obviously dragged Nicole over. Mm-hmm. Good. And Rod Maher is back on watching again. And that tournament, the Nationals, wouldn't have happened without the great work of Rod Maher and the team over there at Altona North. Rod doing a fantastic job for Box Lacrosse, and hopefully a little side joke here. His son took one of his throwing strings out, and hopefully, Rod, you put it back in, because shooting a lot better as Nigel Wapper steps in, pops that one over the top. It's going to come back to the Raptors. And Sharon Shazza Morris, I reckon Scotty and Shaz might be watching the live feed as well. Just maybe on the big screen. Yep, couple of candles. Glass of red. Sounds like a fantastic Valentine's Day evening. Got the heater on. With a bit of Box Lacrosse. I mean, what a night. Does life get any better? Yep. Well, you could be calling it. True. You could be in the Cupid Dome with this 8 minutes to go in the second term. 2-0. 2-love even. 2-love. Plenty of love, yeah. And we see Dwayne Edwards saying nice work, Sammy. Or should we say noise? Noise. He's got to prophetically spell that one. Yes, okay. Shot on. Winnan. Steps, pops. Kilford goes, nah, you've already got 2, mate. I've had enough of you. You gave me some cheek. ball to be won, and the sniper doing a great job there. That might be a...
Very strategically bounced.
That's going to be a Raptors ball, but limited time on the shot clock. Oh, no, we've got to reset. Winning. He's looking and loaded, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
He has got the gun loaded, ready to go. He'll shoot that through there. Sammy Kilford says nope. Nope, as, wow, if a wood chop could chop wood on a Valentine's Day,
Yep.
there was obviously thought it was Christmas rather than Valentine's Day, trying to chop down a tree. Looks inside bottom corner, Hines.
Goalkeepers have both been outstanding so far.
Yeah.
If Kilford can hold his nerve, because Raptors are having a lot of shots on cage here.
And we got Brett Gaspari watching as well. Lewis King watching.
Benji Newman out there for his first run.
He's been released out of the penalty, obviously.
The sniper.
Thought, well, if he's got a penalty against his name, he may as well get some minutes. Oh, a bit going on over that side there. And we're going to have an interference call on Hines. And Hines, there's a bit going on there between Newman and Hines. And Hines, he just didn't like what he copped, and Newman didn't like what he copped. So
that's fine, isn't it?
Hey, that's even ball, isn't it?
That is
one each way.
That's what happens on the hardwood, Tone.
Oh.
Here on Valentine's Day on the hardwood.
Wapper loses his stick. And
Angle.
Outlet. Winning. That could bounce over. No. As Zuvic goes about his work on Winning. Pushes him in the crease. And that will be a Seadevils ball.
Crease infringement. And there is a question asked of Jesse there. You didn't like that from the referee. Not sure what was...
Good defence there from young Jack Suvic, who pushed him into the evergreen, Steve Mortimer. And that's the way you play defence.
Yes, the perfect help defender, isn't he?
And the circle is an extra defender, isn't it? As the sniper gives space.
Got
Bang!
one.
Sniper goes, you cannot give me too many looks.
Nangle dropped his guard momentarily. Nice pick there, Mortimer. Defence didn't come. Hands were free. Robinson slotted in the top corner.
With 5:20 to go, it is a 2-1 game, and I reckon the Raptors probably thought they might be up by a few more at this stage.
Not having it all their own way, are they?
And Nicole Bergen says, Sammy, too good. Yes, look, Sammy's having a great game in the cage, as is as until that point. But here we go. This is the one. Oh, just made him flinch. And right like that, Jesse Winning gets the third for the Raptors, and he is the only scorer on that team.
I mean, it's a bug to the blue light, isn't it? Benny there just got himself positionally out of play, went for the ground ball. Chocolates are boiled lollies, isn't it?
Yeah.
He missed the chocolates.
And I can tell you, Jesse doesn't need much of an opening, does he? And we're going to get it again.
Much better. Benny slots inside, plays some solid D. No shot yet on cage. Help out comes.
Down. Good pass there to Rhino. Just didn't quite get the handle of it. As Newman goes about the work there against Clothier. And no, that's not Turner out there. Got to watch out they don't step over the halfway line here. Oh, although Winnan, that's where he shoots from. And great work there from Forbes. You see the hamstring go twing there.
He's giving him a little rub.
But look at the long legs of Clothier. He's going one step to four.
He has. The man from Madagascar.
And the Raptors with another, Seadevils with another opportunity. Sniper already with one. I've seen that happen. Stone kicks it out to Mortimer. Mortimer just nails him in the chest. Bounces straight back up to Nangle. And give it to the biggest bloke on the court, eh?
Let him get down there with minimal steps.
That actually wasn't far off the taking the ball out of the stick there.
That's right. Nearly got the laundry out, didn't he?
He's we could have had your first touch of that white ball for this one if that had come out. Winning.
Bouncy, turnovery.
Yeah, those turnovers. I mean, if the Seadevils could get on the board and get their offense up and about and get some past Nangle,
yes,
those shots wouldn't be happening.
So it's almost as if the Seadevils are pumping the crease, trying to get shots on Dylan Nangle from the crease, which they need to do. He's saving everything out wide, whereas the Raptors, they're bombing away, namely Jesse Winnan, bombing away from outside.
And 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Ball with Jack Suvic. Steps down, looks across the other side. Oh, pick in his pockets. Here's Mr. Ryan Gaspari. He said, I'm a little too awake for that one. Oh, good moving pick. That's going to be a moving pick interference. No, we've got a timeout here called by Cam Adams over there.
There you go. State coach.
Cam Adams, who actually did tinkle the Pine over in the Nationals.
As the coach, playing coach.
Did get the first goal in the bronze medal game, I believe. No, hang on, that was the game, the dead rubber, in the bronze. Okay. Which was the replay of the bronze medal game.
Did that get coverage?
That did get some coverage, and didn't see much Pine after that because I think he used all his energy for that one goal.
Well, he did what he needed to do.
But he scored.
Yeah, he got the boys off to a rolling start.
And in what was going to be a dead rubber, I mean, hey, if you get the opportunity, I reckon it's been done in many state tournaments before. Where the coach comes on. Scores.
Shout out to Craig Yeager if you're out there watching.
Yeah. So ball down the bottom here in the stick of Gal now. Gal kicks it up here to Winnan. 2 minutes 22, 3-1 it is. At the, good defence there.
That was good D, and it's crease call, that's the right call.
And Ryan Stone just says, my feet aren't set in concrete anymore, but if you're going to find a brick wall, I'm right here for you.
Very good.
So ball down, kicks it to Zuvic.
Big 2 minutes here for the Seadevils.
And here's the sniper, stepping down, steps up, or likes what he sees. Oh, that's nearly an own goal.
Jeez, that was close, wasn't it? Look at this here.
Winning, just the big outlet, just misses the handle.
Just can't
push
happen.
him in, and home it is. And the Raptors
horrible defence.
Just went, didn't he? And no one went with him. And that's where Jesse kills you. And he.
What's the score, Tone?
It is 4 Winnens to 1.
And they've just allowed him sneak out the back. No one's paying attention. He's just thrown 21 goals in the Nationals over 3 games.
And just added a lazy 4 tonight.
And he snuck out the back.
So Alfred and Hines picks up the ball, looks inside. He won this side. That's another shot coming here. And Sammy Kilford right over that one. But Winnan already has 4. And is he putting himself up for the Living Choice Valentine's Day player of the game here early as well? Obviously, he saw what Jack Woodford did.
He did.
And he said, well, he got 6. Maybe I can just get a couple more than that. As Mortimer steps in. Shot, great save there from Nangle. Ball comes into the stick of Zuvic, though.
Cover this time the weapon.
And there is a reset happening.
4-on-4 up front. Mortimer.
So Mortimer kicks it down to Zuvic. Zuvic should let a couple go. He got a good shot. That just wasn't what they wanted to do.
Delivery wasn't good. Needed to be better.
And is there another winning before the half time with 15 seconds to go? Certainly
another winning shot, and it'll come from right about here too.
So 12 seconds to go in the first half.
And here it comes.
It has been the winning show, and Sammy Kilford says not this time, but picked up there by Clothier. Clothier tries the big alley-oop. 2-1, and that will do it for the first half here at the Cupid Dome on your live
4-1
Living Choice
4-1
South Australian Indoor Lacrosse Finals. 4-1 chicks.
We'll be back after this short break.
No, I think we're still going. Yeah, so as the guys in the black and white doing a fantastic job out there, the referees tonight.
They are. Backing it up, double header for the men in stripes.
Doing fantastic. And Rod Marr just says, thanks, Tony. Sounding silky as usual. Ethan's picked out one of my other sticks and has decided to play again this season. One less throwing string.
What do you use, Tony, to get that voice so soft and velvety? You gargle honey, or what do you do?
It's all razor blades, and when you work on the other end of those 0055 numbers, you seem to get a good voice. And it is Valentine's Day, so just suppling it up for this evening.
Yep.
But you know what? I must say the dulcet tones of one Craig Schicker certainly compliment it's the airways
they certainly
that
don't.
we do have here. And so as the boys have a bit of a break, obviously we could go through the goal scorers. That was 4 winners.
Yep.
To the Raptors, and 1 was there to Benny the Sniper Robinson for the Seadevils, and I don't know whether Jesse's brought Chris DeMello to his knees there, but Chris finding his way down onto the floor over there.
He is.
Now he knows what it's like to be my height, chicks. As the crowd here is plenty still around at the Cupid Dome on what is a wonderful Valentine's Day date to bring your partner down to.
Day, Frankie. Mopping floors, washing dishes.
as we might just
you know
have.
what your last thought is? I never got my shot.
Tony Watts just showing us some of his best work.
Best work. As we might show you some replays of the first half, and here's the sniper just finding a hole, and just like that movie American Sniper, didn't need much there from about 4 metres away. And I reckon the rest of them, we could just sit here and go winning to winning, top right. I reckon he's just about hit every point at the moment, winning. So, and this one here gets the ball, gets around, and pops that one through the 5-hole.
Through the 5-hole, yes.
Didn't necessarily tell Sammy about it like he did in the first one, though. So only a couple of replays. We don't want to show too much of Jesse, just quietly.
Yep.
See enough of him come game time.
We do.
And I'm sure if Charlotte is watching, she don't want to see any of it. So Mark Norton also watching on the live stream. Hayley Thompson-Hill having a bit of a watch as we are halfway through this game on Valentine's Day. And is there a better way to spend Valentine's Day, Shix?
Well, Tone, I know the only other thing that you would like to be doing right now is sitting at home, practicing your Morgan Freeman speeches as a voiceover man, because there is only one better voiceover man, that's the great Morgan Freeman himself. But being Valentine's Day, we've got to think romantic, and the love of lacrosse that you have, as well as everyone else out here, being here calling the game, I can't think of a better place to
go.
No,
and I'm just watching, you look around the stadium here, and there's a couple of little lovebirds just getting their little bit of fill of love over there. One Jake Rosenthal to one Dylan Wood. Upstairs, downstairs, bit of a game going on there.
Yeah.
And they're joined at the hip sometimes, those two. So, just a little. As the great Mr. Peter Greenhow walks in the room.
That's right.
And for all your Aussie lacrosse needs,
well, we should talk to him.
We should have a little chat, shouldn't we?
We should talk to him.
So let's try and get out the back here, because we'll have a chat to the one and only. And, this man has been doing wonders here for all your lacrosse equipment. Pete Greenhow, welcome, mates, and just give us a bit of a plug of your wares.
Yeah, AussieLaxGear.com.au for all your lacrosse needs. If there's something online that's not there, if there's something that should be online, let me know. I'll get it in. And
Valentine's Day, what more of a perfect present to give?
I know. Love your loved ones, get them something they really need, and what husband doesn't need a good lacrosse stick, or
new pair of gloves,
or your wife might need some new goggles.
Well, it's not just about the men, is it?
It's not just about the
men.
Men and women.
It's not about just the long sticks and the short sticks.
Both genders play
this sport. So, and obviously the business is going really well, mate. And fantastic sponsorship with the Australian Lacrosse Network.
And there's more to come. More to come. Yeah, look, we're all about giving back to the sport. It's good to be able to have access to the gear, but I want to give back as well.
As you do.
And the competition that the Australian Lacrosse Network ran, it was an honour to be able to give something back, and I hope Bayswater enjoy their lacrosse sticks.
Yeah, and look, fantastic it is for you to do that. Obviously, we're out at Sturt, and I can tell you there's a lot of new boys and girls running around out there with some plenty of new flashy stuff at the moment.
It's been really good. Just even the support from all over the country, really.
And Craig Schicker was telling me that, if he was going to play, he would just come and see you for some new stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'd be able to look after him too. I'd hook him up with some nice stuff. And
some old stuff. Do you sell second-hand gear, Pete, or just all brand new?
No, just brand new at this point in time.
Good. The prices, why wouldn't you want brand new with the prices that you're able to supply? Beats everybody else.
I can't hear you, mate. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, okay. I was just saying that there's no need for second-hand gear anymore.
No.
Because the accessibility that you provide with a store here, kids are able to go up, touch and feel lacrosse sticks.
Exactly.
How good's that?
Yeah, and Well, I'm going to be able to get to some clubs this year, Craig,
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
and
registration days.
Junior registration days are
for the
perfect. The kids
yeah.
can try on the gloves and,
Yep.
and arm pads.
Just building the excitement tone. It's
That's right.
fantastic.
And what is better than starting a season with a new stick, a new gloves, a new helmet, a new something? I mean, it's that makes me want to play again.
Fresh lacrosse gear feel.
That's what I need. I need something to play in the crease at some point. Anyway,
good on you,
thanks
Pete.
to Pete. Another shout out for your website there, Pete.
AussieLaxGear.com.au, guys.
Excellent for all your lacrosse needs. So thank the great Peter Greenhow for just having a bit of a chat with us there at the halftime break. And
Father Christmas to the Lax community.
he is. Has he got a grey beard?
No beard.
Not yet.
Just all the prezzies.
Love it. So and Paul Kernahan, the great Paul Kernahan's watching online too. Just maybe watching what the Sea Hawks are doing here. Obviously 4-1 down at the half, but they played some really good, and the goalies have been really good as Hines just tries his whole baked bean routine, opening the can. And
You've got to get up nice and early to beat the sniper, though, don't you?
you do. And Anson Carter, he's obviously in the ice bath after his game tonight, although they probably didn't have to cool down that much, just quietly.
Well, they cooled down in the last quarter. That's what they did. They had time to run the bumps out. They'll be nice and fresh next week.
So Mortimer coming off. Good set there from good save there again from Hines. You know what? The goalies are doing a fantastic job out here, both ends.
I'll tell you what, the tread on Steve Mortimer on his shoes, that must be looked at because he can move laterally. You see that, Tone?
I could not believe. And you'd almost want him picking up a short stick this year, mate, with moves like that.
Well, yes.
If I could have my wish, it would be to see Steve back with a short stick.
We'll leave that up to the great man
Himself, although
yeah.
wonderful leader that he is, Steve Mortimer. And the Forbes Zuvic show against the Gaspari Clothier show. Kicks it over to the Gal. Just getting a little bit of love there from Mortimer. Winning. He shoots that and Sammy goes, thank you. Seen one there before. Nick Brown is watching also. Shout out to you, Nico. And Gus Smith also watching as tries the shovel.
Good help defence there. Good help defence. Wasn't much else he could do, though. Here's Dave Gow brings the ball down for another attempt.
Getting upwards of 40 on the live stream here on your Living Choice.
If you build it, they will
LSA finals series here at the
proudly
Cupid
brought
Dome.
to you by
Living Choice.
Yeah.
And why wouldn't you?
There's only one choice, Tone.
Off the wall. That was nearly a really good play. Forbes picks the ball up. Rhino.
Forbes.
Now there's a matchup. Forbes against Gaspari. And they've got Mortimer the other side here, but Winnan's just waiting to pick pockets if Wapper was to throw that one down. But Wapper says, no one's watching me. I'm coming in. And that hand's all right now.
Yeah. Yes, it was.
Ball is going to come back the other way. And you know what? And the heckles from the crowd here for the man in the cage there. Obviously telling him to drag him because the throw was a bit inherent.
Beat
Ball.
the keeper just offline. That's going to bounce back. They'll have another go at it.
Shot clock says about
11
seconds. Yep. And that's going over and back. And that will end up a Raptors ball. As Winnan gets to his customary position just at the halfway line as the shot clock ran out there, but it had already been over and back, so no damage done. And Gus Smith says, g'day lads.
Nice. G'day Alice Cooper himself.
Oh, steps inside. Whack, says Guildford. Posty.
Been quiet tonight. It's a Friday. He must work the Western Suburbs, I reckon.
He's obviously saving himself. Oh, Sammy Guildford with chicken wing number 4.
That's it.
Gaspari, good pick up. And kicks it the other side. Opened up there as Winnan steps up and gone in the crease, so he can't play that ball. Ball to be thrown up the top here. Steps. Oh, I don't know who Rhino was looking at there. Maybe.
It might have been on a little earlier.
Maybe he thought, and that one's just about been picked off as well.
Look at that.
Maybe Rhino thought Whitey was coming to play for the Seadevils.
Good D here, Winnan. Just in control though. That. Yeah,
great feed there to Gal. Good shot away from Gal. Picked up there by White. And And ball comes up the top to Winnan. Nearly threw it away from him, did he?
Good enough to get it. Good enough to get it.
You've got to have someone on the defensive side, though, because Jesse's not going to allow that, and that one could go out of bounds. And we are straight into a Seadevils ball as the great Pete Greenhow gets a touchdown there. He gets a super coach stat. Wapper running the boards. Yeah. Zuvic coming up to just say, hey, White, look at me. Bang. There we go. Had to roll inside, though, there. Didn't got the pick right. Just didn't get the roll right. Wapper.
That's it. Nice, solid pick. Bad luck.
Rhino.
Oh.
Rhino.
No, he has not having a good night of it tonight. Stone, is he?
No, he's been playing really good defence, though.
If you can't,
just the offensive end's been a little bit narrow.
He's only millimetres off.
And as they just, he's just parting waves down there. And good defence there from Newman. Kicks down the other way. Stone with an opportunity, and bang! There it is, in the blink of an eye.
Doubles the score.
And halves the deficit.
Unbelievable.
So, there we go.
It was only a matter of inches there, and Stone on the right side of the equation this time.
Played the winning. It's almost like the Pagan's paddock of old, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, he's. They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but that's not always the case.
Maybe they were right here to say drag Dylan, because he's letting him in now. So that ball though is going to go to Blakey Alford. And 2-4 game here, 6 minutes to go in the third.
And Stone, after that last goal, remains in the pocket.
Good save again from Kilford. And they've said that, loose ball push. Clothier doesn't like the call at all, but maybe thought the sniper's number wasn't on properly and just trying to iron it back on there. As the sniper just walks away from it. Wapper picks the ball up. Clothier allows him to pick it up nicely. As ball comes down here to Stone. Penalty coming. We heard the penalty coming. Ball still to be won here. And we're going to have, not yet, it'll take possession from, that will be a penalty here.
66 for the hold.
So there you go. Luke Keesing. We'll just listen into him here.
66 for Gray for the hold, 2 minutes.
So Zach Clothier, again, he wasn't happy with the push down here, and he's certainly not happy with now spending 2 minutes in the box for the hold.
Yeah, look at him locked away there.
But big opportunity here for the Seadevils in a man-up situation for 2 minutes.
If they can get a solid shot off on cage, a lot of times tonight, both games, you see a team go man up and then they throw the ball away without getting a shot on. The sniper will look to go to the crease.
Raptors.
Strings.
Moving.
Sniper.
Nangle.
Shuts it down.
Ball coming back the other way, Hines. Good pickup from Hines.
Good pickup.
Is there one coming against it? No.
There isn't.
Sammy Kilford with the ball.
Very good.
Reset being had.
Good outlet on his knees too.
Still about a minute 20, maybe a minute 15 in that penalty over there.
Yes.
And Rod Marr says, Rhino blowing hard, he says. As the ball is, quick stick is tried to be had there from Mortimer. And Morty popping it up, gives it to the postie. And the postie just comes for some air time.
A little bit of camera time.
And mate, what are you going to do with this one? Just run the clock out a little?
Yeah, come on, keep it professional.
Okay, so there we go. Wapper.
Keep it professional.
There he is. Just waiting for Jesse to get on. That was the
game plan.
Paid commentary break. We nearly got the mic out for him, and all clear it was. So that ball was shot well there.
For 5. Michelle Pfeiffer.
And I didn't actually see who got that there.
Winning.
I was just setting it up. I did see it, and I just didn't want to. Didn't want to say it.
No, I thought. What planet are you on, Tone? Who else gets to shoot out here?
I kind of had my back not turned. I wish I had it turned.
The beard.
And the beard just adding up to his goal tally.
That's it.
And keep pushing him. Keep pushing him, Jack.
Keep
pushing him, Jack.
Sharpen
there
up
we
the
go.
pole. That's it.
As
Winning just calmly looking at the clock here.
And that one's gone up and over. And defence there from Zuvic, just making that ball flick up and over. As the penalty is about to be released, so one against the grain in a man-down situation there. The Raptors went, and Nigel steps in Oh, nailed Jesse in the head.
Reset.
So if he's not shooting him, he's stopping him.
Yep. Yeah, using his head both ends of the field.
Probably don't need an angle in there at the moment, do we? With Winnan using his head like that. Ball, little behind the back.
Yeah, left Winnan alone, dangerous.
Just a shot there again for Winnan.
Couple of reset calls there. Lots of resetting out here, isn't there?
A lot of reset, because and you can tell though, shots are coming nice inside. Shots are coming off the keeper. So you know they're shooting on target. Bounce pass up to Morty. Lockie McNabb's watching. Nathan Simpson's also watching. Big shout out to you guys. Live on LSA TV here on a Friday night at the Cupid Dome. Reset. 30 seconds again for the Seadevils. Looks inside. Bang. Nangle with another big save, and it ends up in the stick of
the beard.
And Joyce Simpson says, "Go Raptors." And Jackie Woodford, the man who got the chocolates in the first game with our living choice player of the game, Jack Woodford, with a lazy little 6.
Yep.
Jesse's only got 5 at the moment here, Jack, and he's told us, well, he didn't, but we're kind of guessing that he wants to get up and around where you got to tonight, because it is Valentine's Day. Board to be won here. Mortimer against Clothier. Oh, that one could fall in the hands of...
One wanted it, one didn't. The clock ran out there, no possession, so the Seadevils will get the ball.
And that was in the hands of Nigel Wapper. I reckon he would have liked to have an opportunity there with 1:05 to go in the third term. It is a 5-2 game here. Currently the way of the Seadevils at picking pockets. He's a big pickpocket, this man, Mr. Clothier.
Yep, but he's picking up banana peels, slipping all over the place.
Winning up the top. You've got to get on him. He's going to shoot that every day of the week. And there's chicken wing. That one hurt, I reckon.
It did, didn't it?
That one rattled the arm of Kilford.
Yeah, he's got a broken
wing. I know he's feeling that one. And Nangle down the other end is going, see, that's what I copped at State the other day. It's not so funny now, is it, Kilford? So just getting up and under, winning, steps, fakes, likes the fake, good step, steps inside. Shot clock about to expire. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. And the ball with Jesse arguing, but the ball's coming back the other way. Don't leave him down there by himself, because if it turns back over, someone needs to get back there. Yep, just like that. As Hines comes down, looks, bang, top shelf. Shot from Jared Hines.
Yes, 6-2.
And that's where he left off the other day as the clock runs out.
That's a solid dagger
and
right there.
Right, that's an arrow, isn't it?
That is a solid dagger.
As Alan Marinkovic is also on the line.
That's good.
So, 6-2 quarter. That was a big quarter there from the Raptors. And finally, someone other than Jesse Winnan going to be in the replays for the here on our
Have a look at the huddle. Jesse Winnan asking Jared Hines, what are you thinking? Scoring.
He said, I had, as we see the ball coming out there, Pete Tremlett just making sure the sticks are legal.
PT.
And here we go, Sammy Kilford with the one down the other end there. And bang, Ryan Stone says, thank you very much. I didn't have to move far for that. I could just stay here all day.
Just
now
picking,
I know why
just picking.
Jesse does it, but then Jesse from...
man down.
That is a laser, isn't
man
it?
Down.
To use TK, Timmy Kennedy, that's a laser.
Well, it's like water, just bending when it needs to through the... And look at that, just a dagger.
And Jesse's looking at him going, what are you doing, mate?
Yeah.
Why? What is going on here?
I'm here.
I was open. And we see it again, just so you think that there's more than one person scored tonight.
Dagger.
And ting. Load up the arrows, send them high. Guildford lets his 6th in for the night, but both keepers have done an outstanding job. You know, in what is a 6-2 game here at 3/4 time.
Nice little side-on view there of Keesing.
And we've got Mr. Luke Keesing here. While he's having a bit of a drink, maybe we'll have a bit of a chat to him, mate. Obviously doubled up.
Hear it, can you?
Doubled up. Look that way.
Oh, yeah.
Doubled up for the night tonight. The boys in black and white doing a fantastic job out there.
Yeah, it's going good, man. Feeling a little bit worse for wear today, it's a bit crook, but the boys are doing a good job. A couple of inconsistencies from the last tournament that we're trying to iron out. It's a difficult arena to go from one to the other. The other place had boards in Melbourne, so And, the out of bounds calls are tricky. And
how are you finding the
stuff,
surfaces too? Because you've come off that tennis court sort of.
This surface is by
felt
far
surface.
better, in my opinion, but it's also harder to see the crease and read the ball. And yeah, some things are good about the other arena, some things are good about this place. But yeah, we take with what we can do, with what we get. So, but no, it's going well. So,
well, doing a
game
fantastic job here, Mr. Keesing,
cheers,
and the
blokes.
Tremlets. So we'll let you back
call.
out there.
But before you go, Luke, you haven't been to the Hebei province of late, has he?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, that's
Well,
good.
but he did get pretty close, didn't he? You know?
Well, he's got the flu. I was wondering of what strain he might have.
Maybe he's got the Cooper's virus.
He doesn't drink Corona, does he?
No.
Okay.
So into the fourth quarter here, 6-2 it is.
Alfred, yeah. I'm feeling something really bad happening here.
Are you
A nice early goal would sink.
You're feeling a bit of a blowout?
Yeah.
You're feeling like someone's eaten Valentine's Day dinner
Ooh.
and blowout? Jesse, even if he'd caught that, he was on the halfway line, so it would have turned over.
He might have shot it at the other end.
And Kylie and Nick Clothier say, let's go Raptors. Nathan Twist, finish him off Raptors. Nice check on Jesse there, Kilford. That was the one for the little one, just to make sure he was wearing a cup. And you got to protect that on Valentine's Day. It's good that Jesse was well prepared.
Isolation in the sniper. He's been well looked after tonight, though. He's nice.
Looks inside,
jump,
just pops that over there. I reckon he nailed Waps, and there we go. Oh, shooting with some force there was Forbes.
Yeah, you got to rattle the guards, don't you?
And pops this one over here to Gal. He's got Alfred coming down. He's got Hines coming down, and he's got the postie just checking where everyone is situated at the back.
Field marshal.
So Gal with the ball. Didn't fool us, did it, Shicks?
No, Kilford was all over it too.
Oh, a little back flip there was very, very good from Gal to Alfred, but Sammy Kilford obviously seen that one before.
Good save, Kilford. Outlet pass. Robinson with a chance now. Sorry, Tone.
Oh, no. Don't be sorry. That was really good. Outside here, Mortimer. Little bounce shot. That's going back the other way. And as we get a quick 2-second break as Jesse comes down, which may not be a break. Michael Bendel's watching. Travis Black also watching. Obviously, he was involved with the box tournament over there.
Mick Bendel. Now, he's a referee I'd like to see back out here with the helmet on.
Oh, good-looking man.
Yeah. No, we're just a very good umpire.
No, I just standing next to me is a good-looking man. And love you, Mike. And be good to see you out here. But winning again. Yeah. Where did that go through? I didn't think there was a gap there.
Yeah,
that's 6. So Jack, he's on you.
6 pack. 6 pack. So he's going for a.
Going for 7. Can you get a box of chocolates with 7? And Zach Tremlett watching. He says hashtag Team Zebra. So obviously 2 of
that's
Team
good.
Zebra.
That's good.
And Anthony Filippa also watching. But we've got a 7-2 game here, and I don't know. I think that breeze is blowing, Shicks.
Yes, it's a mountain too high to climb now, I'm afraid.
Zuvic against the immovable wall that is Gaspari, and hack, says Rhino. Has the 10-second left on the shot clock. Up and over. And need a shot.
Oh!
And I don't know whether that was a shot.
Whoa.
Maybe that was a shot at his teammate. Maybe he said something to his girlfriend earlier in the night and thought, how do I get one in here? Because that one went nowhere near the cage.
Not sure what you're referring to there, Tone, but...
I don't know, maybe there was something said, because that was nowhere near the cage. Just tried to take his own teammate out.
Yes.
Hey?
Yep. Couldn't get one in, he said, so...
There we go. Kicks up here to Wapper. Wapper looks down to Mortimer. Mortimer has been working really hard here.
Yeah.
As has Wapper.
With little result, but they have been working very hard.
Steps over here to Newman.
Shot was on there.
Sniper. Looks down. Oh, good. That was a really good quick stick there, and the ball will be taken up. But Jesse winning. He was off to the races. Stone on the floor in the middle there. They've got numbers here. No, just step back again. Reset had again. Another shot, just nailing Dylan in the shoulder. Steps inside, and there we go. Stone hadn't moved there from the time he got up off the floor.
Yeah, the Stone Mason just
unlucky Chucky.
stuck right in the crease there. Beautiful finish.
3-7, 8 minutes to go. Four-goal game.
Oh, well, I've called it.
Maybe.
Very silly in doing that there at this stage of the game.
Maybe you just heard her gargling. As the ball comes back to the centre. And Mortimer just in everything at the moment against Alfred. Ball to be won. So ball still to be won. Alfred, no.
Snatchy.
Oh, a little bit of a rub in his racing there. Sniper. So another quick one here would be interesting.
It will. Gee.
8 minutes to go. Steps. Oh, I just missed that. That one's coming back though. Mortimer. He's going to look to fire. Doesn't find. Found the sniper.
Another
He
shot.
kicks
here.
it this side. He's actually got. They're playing 4-on-4 at the moment because Winnen's just been picked up down the back there by Benny.
Benny Newman.
Yeah, just wearing him like a cheap suit on Valentine's Day. Wonder whether he's going to buy him a drink later.
Look good, feel good, play good.
As Cloth here. See, he's just giving him the opportunity here though, and runs in. And another one from the Winnen show gives him 7. And he will take the goal-scoring chocolates for this evening over Jack Woodford, who ended up with 6 in the first. And that is quite a dominant performance, and certainly he's probably already opened that Living Choice box of chocolates, hasn't he, for the man of the match?
Yeah, he gets what's left after Jack Woodford gets the first handful.
So the old Baker's dozen at the moment, Woodford with 6, Wynnum with 7. And but I can tell you one thing, there's plenty of chocolate right over those guys' fingers at the moment. As Alfred, Forbes nearly picks it up. But as Jesse got some more in his little party trick, that one's off the, we could get out of touch here. Oh, there we go. I'll just put that one back. That's 2 for me tonight, Shicks.
That was.
So a little bit of, we'll just, I don't know whether we worry about the deflection.
Play it on.
But the possession from Watts in the commentary box was exceptional. And we're back onto the live feed now. Looks inside. Great cut there from Mortimer. And Wynnen. This is when, you know what, when he feels like he's been wronged. As Gow steps in. Good save there from Kilford. But picked his pockets, did Gow. Looks the other side. Posty coming down the middle is Hines.
Open. Bit late on that though, wasn't he?
Bounce shot. And that one might go over the top as well. As it does.
The crowd, babies. Everyone's getting into it.
As everyone's getting a touch here.
Piece of the action.
As we see Kyle Billows just coming on the live stream, and Nicole says he can bring those chocolates home to me, please. So we'll give him the Living Choice player of the game, I reckon, as a little BTB there. But unfortunately, Nicole, due to budget restraints, we didn't get any chocolates. So he's going to have to buy you some on the way home. But we hope it does. There's another ball on the field here, and it still ends up in Wynnen's stick.
Take it out.
And Dave Gubbin says Chopper and Gubbo watching in Sydney. Thomas Mitchell Phillip says Jesse could at least smile when he puts one in the back of the net. And Nicole Bergen says that's a shame. Joshy Harris is also watching. He was a goal scorer in the first game.
He was. He registered there first, I believe.
So ball inside, little BTB there. Oh, a little try to the flick there from Wapper. Picked up again from Stone. No time on the shot clock. And 4 minutes to 10 to go in the last quarter here.
8-3.
In the Cupid Dome, and it's good to see that even our scoreboard's in red tonight, Shicks.
Yeah, love is in the air, Tone.
Lots of love being shown there. And the man
the red lid.
with the red lid, he's all about the Valentine's Day here, is the sniper, Benny Robinson.
He is. He's getting worked over pretty hard here, though.
The postie, he says, I'm going to try and shoot this from somewhere other than in front of the goal. No, well, he must have just been in front of the goal.
Gee, that was very well avoided. The younger Tremler over there, the umpire, avoided that shot ricocheting off the wall.
So a bit like the Matrix out there.
I didn't think he was paying too much attention, but he moved like Neo okay.
And as we do here on the Living Choice, good save there again from Dylan Nangle.
No,
under the arm. So as we do here on the Living Choice, South Australian Indoor Cross League, live and free on the LSA TV.
Yes,
We
proudly
get
brought to you
people
by...
watching from everywhere, and Joy Simpson says she's watching the game in Cambodia.
Wow.
So what's the weather like in Cambodia there, Joy? We
Mate,
hope you're enjoying it.
She's having a holiday in Cambodia.
So, well, I was going to say, plenty of temples in Cambodia. Jesse bought his own. Oh, that one wasn't far off going in either. As the man with the red helmet knocked down. Good pick up there from Newman. Kicks it down. Looks down. Coming down again is Wapper. Oh, Nangle. You know what? He's almost put his name up too, just quietly. There's not too much gone through that.
Sensational effort by Dylan Nangle. And there you go. They're just starting to tighten up the hamstrings there on Forbskowski. Just couldn't bend down to get that, could he?
Just couldn't quite get there. He did run extremely hard back into defence.
Just tightened up ever so much.
A big shout out to Marty Baker, obviously at home with Valentine's Day with the first little precious one.
That's right.
In the
that's
nest.
Right. Trying to get some.
Oh, that one's flicked over the back and oh no. We're going to give that to Sammy. That was a knock-in, I reckon, wasn't it? I know that came off Winning Stick and it went on to Kilford.
No. I think that
that one
was
flicked out.
Gaspari scored that one.
Well, there you go.
We'll give it to Gaspari.
As a commentator, I should watch the game.
Yeah, it helps.
Well, I actually thought Kilford had that in his sights.
For those of you playing at home, Tony hasn't watched a second of this game since the second quarter, but he's still been calling a pretty good effort. So
it's the ESP.
that's the expertise of the man.
Well,
sets him apart.
As Winnan, who sets himself apart from other scorers around at the moment. Look at that. That was almost an assist.
Yeah,
Steps inside of Hines.
Really opening up now.
Kilford's he's had enough. And that ball is a free ball, so that's going to be a reset for the clock as we hear the call happen here.
Reset!
And ball being reset, so they've got 10 seconds to get it out. He kicks it down here to Hines. Hines is looking for Winnan as Stone tries to stop him from getting the ball. Alfred with the ball.
Last minute of the game, the fizz is gone.
It's like that bottle of lemonade that you leave out when you're sick, don't it? Oh, Stone. He wasn't done with it yet, though, was he? He was just waiting to snipe that one as the shot comes up and over. Could get another touch here as that one's gone down at the bottom. Watts with 3 for touches for the night.
Come on, Seadevils.
Here we go. 27 seconds. Stone with the ball in his hand. The shot clock's going to run out. Stone steps down. Oh, he loved that one, but Winnan, does he get... Yes, he does. And that's 8 for Winnan. 1 for Gaspari, 1 for Hines, with a score of 10.
That's game, gents.
That's game.
And Luke Keesey calls it early.
Yep.
He has seen enough.
He's a little bit nasally, but he's done. He's had enough.
And 10-3 here, the way of the Raptors, so they will move on. And the Seadevils, well, that will be season goodbye, I believe.
That's a curtain call.
So the fat lady has sung here, and what was a really close game to the half at 4-1 just started to blow out, and Jesse Winnan, he's got to have our living choice player of the game. 8 out of 10. Did a fantastic job, and you still got to finish him, so 8 is a fantastic as we get roving Shicks back on the pine.
So, best on ground, Tone, you going for Jesse Winnan, or have you gone for Dylan Nangle?
No, I'm giving it to Jess, mate. Oh, well, you do have a say in it. But while you're heading out there, Shicks, I've got a couple of shit. So, Joy Simpson says she's volunteering here in Cambodia. Weather's hot. Great commentary. She said, love watching our grandson, Zach Cloth here. So maybe we can get Zach online too when you get over there, Shicks.
Chris Demille, we've got the unsuccessful coach. Just a quick word. Unlucky tonight. Good start. Slow start for everyone. Yeah. Too much strength for the Raptors.
We didn't actually give them... our offense really never clicked tonight. That's probably the main thing. I went only scoring 3 against them. That's never going to win a game. But keeping them to 10. And Jesse got, 8 of them?
Plays okay, doesn't he? Is there anyone in Australia who can stop him?
Play the game, man. He just puts the ball in from anywhere. Anyone in Australia can stop him? No, not too many.
Hey,
thanks, Chris. Thank you.
Hey, Shicks, just get on to Zach Cloth here as he walks over there. He's the big one in the group down the other end. Joy Simpson's obviously watching over there. Okay. So, you know what? From Cambodia.
Yeah. You want to talk to...
Joy's obviously
you want to talk to Zach? You want to talk to Zach Collier?
We could have it.
Here you go, Zach. Here you go. Put this on.
Oh, what am I doing?
Zach.
Put that in your ear.
we're just Mike and Zach up here. Why not? As I said, Zach, Joy Simpson, obviously your grandmother, is watching over volunteering in Cambodia at the moment, so we thought we'd just get you on board. And
Awesome.
Isn't that awesome?
That is awesome.
Hey, and coming off a massive state series, you must have loved that. 2 goals.
Oh, yeah, it was awesome going with the big boys, learning so much from them.
And 2 goals in the bronze medal game.
Oh, yeah, usually don't score them, so felt pretty good about those ones.
Mate, I didn't see any out here tonight, though. It was the winning show. Unfortunately, it didn't pass any to you. So, big shout out to your grandma.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks for watching, Nanny.
And obviously your mum and dad are online too, so massive support, and we look forward to seeing you run around in green and gold at some point again for the Australian box team, maybe.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Tony.
All right, I'll head back to roving Shicks now. And maybe
very well done.
Thank you very much.
Shicksy can just grab another couple. Get in there, mate. Get in there and see Cam Adams. Just push in. Don't worry. Cam loves it.
Let's see if we can listen in, shall we?
Cam loves it.
Yep, well, here we go.
No. I'm done, Mike.
Oh, gun shy. He's gun shy now.
Just ask Cam about his goal in the dead rubber.
Okay, I will. They're deep in conversation here, though. Jesse's just talking. He's running the team through all 8 of his goals. So we'll be here for a couple of more minutes.
It's like a dartboard, though, isn't it? Hey?
More pricks.
I think he's hit. Well, that's what you get. But he's just about hit every corner.
I'll tell you
Nangle.
I'll tell you someone who's heard the stories before. You don't want to hear. About Jesse Wennon's goals. Dylan Nangle, how good was he in the cage?
I got lucky.
Kept him to a duck egg in the first. Very hard for him to score all game. Pretty good, Dylan.
Thank you, mate. It was a bit of fun.
Ask him how the hand is.
How's the hand?
Yep. Hey, Bobby Carter, there's a man we want to speak to.
You want to talk to Bob?
Yeah.
Just a quick one to Bob, the state team.
Bobby Carter,
okay.
No, we need to talk to him. No, he's
not interested.
He's
All
had
right.
enough scoring.
So let's talk to just before we go. All right,
Falcon right there.
Keep going. Tone wants to talk to Jess, so Jess, take this.
So, Jess, you are the living choice player of the game tonight, mate. A lazy little 8 out of 10. So you'd be happy with that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I think we all came out a little bit flat tonight, so it was good just to get over the line and regroup for next week and come out harder, I guess.
And obviously you had the first, 5, 6, 7, one of them, and then Jared Hines scores. You're open on the crease. He doesn't pass it to you. What are you telling him?
I actually told him to go to net, because I was hoping that the defender who was down there was going to stay with me and it gives him an easier shot in front of net.
So team game?
Yeah, it worked really well.
No, okay. I just thought you might have been having a go at him because, you know what? I've already got all the goals. You may as well pass it to me. I can shoot.
I was happy for someone else to put one in.
Yep. And so lazy little 8 and now on to the final. So you'd be happy with that?
Yeah, happy with that. It'll be a big ask.
And obviously, your sorry to interrupt you there.
You're right.
Your national tournament getting MVP selection, mate. Outstanding in all seriousness.
Oh, I don't know if they had an MVP, but All-Star, yep.
Or All-Star.
Right. Although
I mean,
I was in as a midfielder.
As a midfielder?
Yeah.
Don't they see you sneak back and sit in the offense?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to say.
I spent very little time in the defensive half.
Yeah, well, we shouldn't. When you can shoot like that, who needs to spend time there? Yeah. So, all right, well, we'll let you go, mate. We'll give it back to Shicks, and we will see you next week or the week after for the grand finals. So good luck in that, mate, and may the Raptors go forward again this year.
Hey, Tone, let's not forget Nicole was expecting a box of chocolates on the way home tonight too.
Yeah, we had a bet here, Jess, that if you got over 5, you owed Nicole a box of chocolates, and every goal after that was another box. So Nicole,
I bought 2 blocks like 3 nights ago, and I didn't get to eat any of it. So
she
owes me one.
No, mate. The deal's a deal, and Nicole, there's chocolates coming on your way again. So
I think there's a block in the fridge. I'm looking forward to some of the caramello dairy milk.
Very good. Very
all right.
good.
Thank you there to Jesse Winnan and Mr. Craig Schicker. And Joy Simpson says, thank you so much. It's so special to see our Zach. So we're glad we could bring that to you all the way. Well, you're volunteering over there in Cambodia, so Joy, we hope we can bring you a little bit back your way. And Nicole Bergen says, Jesse will be happy. Miles can wear his Raptors gear again next week. So already signing him up. So next week's games.
What have we got next week, Tone? What time?
All right, so next week's games, we've got the grand finals. Obviously, these were 2 knockouts. So Raptors v Brighton. And coming off that Brighton game, that is on the 21st. 28th of February, and if we need one, the 6th of March. That will be here live back in the Thunderdome here at Blackwood, and we'll be live on LSA TV again, and maybe we can get the dulcet tones of Mr. Craig Schicker back again and roving Schicks.
It was good fun, Tone. It was good night tonight. Good indoor lacrosse played as well. Hope everyone out there enjoyed it. Good camera work, wasn't it?
Massive camera work there by Christian, and he just sort of got us in it as well occasionally. So thank you to Christian. Thank you to Michael Hood. Obviously to Mr. Scotty Gill, who just without it we wouldn't be able to speak here, Schicks.
It just went off seamless tonight, didn't it? So thank you, Scott. I'm not sure what the difference was tonight. Father of the Year might be back in the hot seat next week, is he?
Yeah, Marty will be back next week. I
All
reckon
right, that'll be good.
Tonight went smoothly because we gave it about 5 minutes to set everything
All right, so that's the key there. Make sure we just rush it and get 5 minutes to speak. Mr. Craig Schicker, thank you very much for being out here. We look forward to getting the grand finals underway next week.
Always a pleasure. Can't wait.
And the 21st, that is, which is next week. And on behalf of myself, Tony Watson, thank you to our major sponsor, obviously Living Choice. Couldn't bring these things to you, and Lacrosse in South Australia as a whole. And LSA TV, we wish you all the best on this Valentine's. We hope you got everything you wish for, and if you haven't, the night is young. So we'll see you next week live and free on LSA TV.